Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving break and that you were able to take some time for yourselves. I know many of you are working hard to finish the semester successfully and on a great note, and so you're very busy, but I hope you were able to enjoy your time and maybe eat some good food. So today I want to talk a little bit about your research proposal and add a couple of tips here. So the first is to make sure you're looking at the checklist. I will use that to grade. The second is check out the example. I think those are always wonderful to use. And the third is the biggest is to focus on the qualitative requirement to that. So for example, early on in the semester, some of you talked about surveys, and I think because you realize their perceptions, I think you were thinking more qualitatively, but really they're considered to be more quantitative. One of the ways I look at it is how you report the data. And so you tend to take surveys and report them with numbers. So for example, one of my friends and I did a presentation about when stories matter versus when numbers matter. And that's one way to look at qualitative versus quantitative. So really looking at that. So and some of the ways to focus this is to look at the Glessney text, look at the different modules and think about what are the different strategies that we have covered in this course, and surveys is not one of them. So I would discourage you from going forward with that. I know open-ended questions are qualitative, but you wouldn't want to have a fully open-ended survey. I'm happy to dive deeper into that on why, but I usually use that as more of a mixed method approach, or survey questions with some open-ended. So you're going to think about your interviewing, your observations, focus groups, photo elicitation, journaling, document analysis, these kinds of deeper dives into things. And so just really keep that front and center to help you out. And again, I am here to bounce ideas off of. I want this to be valuable to you. And I know for some, this is a new exploration into qualitative. For others, it seems more natural. Think about your research questions, look at the examples. So when you're looking at comparing, that generally can sometimes go more quantitative. So really, like, what is the so one of my research questions at one point was, what is the nature of social interactions between undergraduate men who play video games? So it's going to lend me to more of a qualitative type approach. Whereas when I say, is there a difference between, usually comes out more statistically. So just a couple of examples. Again, you're proposing the research, so you're really trying to get a great proposal. You've got the steps that you've put together throughout the semester. So use those. Again, reach out. I'm happy to discuss with this. I've had great conversations with some of you, but I'm here, and keep going. You're almost there, and I'm excited to read your proposals. So thank you, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.